Did not realize that. Wonder how long this has been going on. Great way to start a stream. Not gonna lie. Great way. I'm so proud of this stream already. Okay. We're not safe, but... I mean, when are we ever? So, surprises aside, hello! My name is TYRNAX, and welcome to a random impromptu stream of Fallout 76. I'm gonna dial it back a bit because there's no way my voice could handle that. Moody PASO's kinda in the background. She's doing her own thing, so if you see her, she kinda says hi. Kinda. So, it's been an interesting turn of events today, and I felt I would do something just to keep people in the loop. All, you know, 3 of you. Just so you don't think we've completely abandoned you. Long story short, I got an interview for a job at a local, well, call center of sorts. Not the greatest, but, you know, it's something. And at least for now, it's a way to offset the difficulties we've been having. But I just got to thinking, other than the Stone Vigil stream for FF, we haven't done much. I mean, we've all been kinda out of sorts. I spent 3 days watching Adventure Time. So, you know. I mean, I don't know if anybody on heard that, but I'm gonna keep that a bit of a surprise. Just sort of like, unless you want people to know about it. Yeah. So yeah, we got a little bit of a surprise in the ranks. Just keep an eye open. So, as you can see, I'm on my old beta character. Wolf is not joining me, partially because he's at work right now, partially because his beta character is glitched to the point of distortion. Power armor, naked monster glitch. I have some funny snapshots that might show up as loading screens. I came in here to set up the stream thinking it was safe, but clearly it was not. So I might as well jaunt through, see if there's anything interesting to pick up while I'm here. Well, there's a garbage can in the way. Huzzah. It's not. But, as you can see, I went through, I did the excavator armor quest. That was a pain in the ass. A lot of material grinds, so if there's anybody still new to this game, which I doubt there's many, because of some of the reviews I've been reading, stock up. Primarily on springs, screws, what else? Springs, screws, gears, of course black titanium, which easiest way to do that is just mob mole men whenever you see them. I mean, it's not a terrible piece of armor, and for the level that I was at, it was decent. Not much better or worse than T45. Not that I really compared them too much. I've been having difficulties with keeping my power armor frames in line. I mean, when I heard of it, there was supposed to be a update. Ooh, 2 death counts. It's like my birthday. I heard there was supposed to be an update with the storage cache, giving it better storeroom. It probably was just wishful thinking from someone, but I thought, you know, I'll take all of the different power armor pieces off the frames, just keep one, maybe two active frames and call it good. No. No, I'm still having to put them on the frames and then store them. And I hope that I don't lose pieces. I mean, they're not difficult to find. The algorithm for power armor spawn locations is actually pretty gentle in this game. But I wouldn't hold my breath. If I lose them, oh well. I can always find more in case of the excavator, craft more. One thing I would like to see implemented, if this game survives long enough, I would like to see the power armor frames from 4's, I think it was a Tinker Workshop DLC, show up as like a permanent way to display the frames, I guess. That way no one else can mess with them and they're just on display. Maybe have some repair up if something tries lashing out at it during a settlement raid. But anyway, I'm just sort of venting a bit. So as far as this stream, if you remember from beta, we did not do anything MSQ-wise. Main story quest, I've been playing a lot of FF, so I use a lot of abbreviations now. But we didn't do anything main story quest-wise, so I'm just doing some of these side quests. As you can see up in the top right, organic solution. And loading screen. Yeah, I'm level 33, so I should be wearing T51, but I actually have not found a helm for T51 yet. Surprising. Plus, you know, this was one of the things I was really hyped for 76 about, was the excavator armor. No, it's not very powerful. It's somewhat useful. But it's a brand new armor set. Brand new, never seen before, never even conceptualized before. I was pretty excited about it. But when it proves that this is not as useful, I'll swap out. But for now, it's getting me alright. It's not really losing much durability. You can see over here. Okay, the arms are a little low, legs are okay. Torso's lower, but torso and the left arm were the first two things I built. Or no, right arm. Torso and right arm. Then I did left arm. Then I did the helm, because the legs each cost 30 springs, and I didn't have that lying around at the time. I saved up this stuff for Wolf to get his, but with his glitch going on, like, any power armor frame he equips to himself just disappears, and he elongates into that big naked monster. I even loaned him a frame of my own, and, well, I'm not gonna see it again, but I'm not gonna do too many frames. God, that's beautiful. Yes, I am aware I was running a shotgun build with this character, but this legendary effect is pretty decent for this sword. I'll show you in just 2 to 3 seconds. The meat's all probably gonna rot in my inventory because I forget to cook it up. I forget to cook it up from time to time, but that's... Oh! Damn. didn't even think I was that close. Nah. Okay. Yeah, I just forget. Okay, going to inventory before I do that. Furious, legendary sword, but 40% faster swing speed, damage increase, blah blah blah. The Furious one, 90% reduced weight. This thing's less than a pound. And it's got 2 more rank ups to go. A bit better than my... well, I wouldn't say better, but less costly. I run out of shells quickly. Even though some of the Scorch drop 9 to 12 each time, it's just sort of not enough, you know? Anyway, I should read the holotape. Or listen to it, I suppose. Oh, or read it. Strangler feed. What I do. Key ingredient: irradiated bone meal. Best source: flock. Chemicals to locate at dire chemical. Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Exit diachem and flush into the river to permeate the swamp and get those pots blooming. See logs for details. Don't hate me. I might hate you. See tracking bone meal entry to locate. Tracking bone meal. Mr. Raj's absolute daughter Abby. Oh, Abby isn't around. Huh. Maybe if I paid attention, I'd know that. I have a working bone meal tracker. That's right. All you interested parties, this lady's not impressed with your flowers or sweet talk. You got medical or technical expertise, I'm yours. Well, she set up a station that uses a radiation detection meter on the Pip-Boy, so all I need to do is install it to get to work. I just need to polish up my Death Class slaying skills. Clearly you never even got close. Radio tracking, okay. Congratulations, you now have the ability to track down highly irradiated Deathclaw excrement, which LSO lovingly calls bone meal. For an exciting time, turn into your friendly radiation signature tracker station. Good luck and happy hunting, Abby. Ugh. And lots. Flower power. Being a show on the road because radiation isn't going to cure itself. To start, I'm working with purified water, antiseptic, and some fresh strangler pods. Almost lost my hand to a gulper greeting these babies, but Randy shot him square in the face with a shotgun, so score 1 point for humanity. First test, I'm going to run with your typical boiled reduction of the pods. Let's see what shakes out. Results. Turns out that boiled reduction was a no-go with the pod casing itself. Things soaked up radiation like a sponge in seawater. Scooped out the innards and boiled them for about 30 minutes to get a good proper reduction. Mixing the antiseptic, I'd say the ratio is about 3-to-1 right now. Reduction, antiseptic, water. That's on Charlie since he was going hunting anyway. No reverse of Phoenix, but who knows? It's Charlie. It's not the brightest bulb. At least he's easy on the eyes. Red shield. Wouldn't you know it? The first test worked. But not as well as I would like. Charlie said the radiation. Red shield. I think my brain stopped. Radiation and water didn't seem to bother him. I could tell from my readings it wasn't as effective as it should have been. Going to bet it's because they haven't bloomed. This just means I need to brainstorm a way to get these babies blooming. Some sort of fertilizer, maybe? Time to get the old gears turning. Formulating for purple, flurple. I've been wrestling with this all night. I think I got a half-cocked plan that might work. Tire chems not fall. I'm pretty sure it's what I need. I'm thinking you go for the trifecta first. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. It'll need a kicker. Radiation made these little stranglers what they are today. So maybe it made a little radioactive punch. Okay, I gotta stop right there. That's not a good idea. Whoa. Background music's high, too. I should do something about that. The swamp's chock full of homemade radioactive bone meal, which could be just what the doctor ordered. Sure, it's the best place to find it, maybe in Deathclaw Nest. Getting those flowers to bloom will be worth it. With a little help from Abby, I think we may a decent way to find some, too. Alright, I gotta go to my settings real quick. My volume cranked way high. Audio. That's a little more tolerable. That's better. Can't imagine what it was like for you guys. I'll have to check that out later. Okay. So, let's see here. Find out as research. I did that. Didn't I? Didn't I find research? Or is there some... God, I hate radios. Might be a smidge too quiet now. Oh well. That should be fine. So she's wanting to balloon these things.
What are you reading now on your phone?
I'm in the middle of streaming.
It's important.
Alright, hold up, guys. Hold up, guys. I gotta...
He's got a wife.
I've gotta do a thing. Let's see. The Yahoo one? Hot Pads Rentals? Okay. You can do that, because I'm in the middle of a stream. Oh, that was another thing. Amidst getting an interview and a job, which is foot in the door, we also found... Whoa. My dehydration just spiked up.
It's going to make me pay $29 for all four of us.
Oh.
29 each. So,
Ugh.
yeah.
Alright.
So I'll do that next week, or I'll just call for later.
Yeah. I'll dial that back a bit. But we, may find a decent house here soon. So our already lax and sporadic streaming schedule might be a little more lax and sporadic. But, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's still progress. I mean, there's not much else we can do right now. Our situation's at a point where we can't really improve it without what the heck? It's saying find the research, but I thought I found the research. Unless there's more. I looted Ella. Saying it's all there. Maybe I need to take it all? Here's a thought. That's gonna be irritating. It's gonna be real irritating. Okay. Well, this is gonna be an interesting quest to track. If it'll even let me finish it. I mean, this game isn't without its fair share of bugs. But then again, what game that's been out as long as this isn't? So I do want to address, I can't remember if I have or not because I don't have a script in front of me. I don't do that kind of stuff, though might be a good idea to start. I do want to discuss the ratings for this game. They're bad. It's getting lower ratings as it is now after launch than No Man's Sky did. Not saying something. But No Man's Sky, about a year afterwards, actually kind of picked up a bit. I never played it myself, but I've watched playthroughs. I've kept my ear to the ground. Stupid mountains up ahead. Let's switch over to my shoddy body. Anyway. But, I mean, we're a little ticked. We spent 60 each for the 3 copies we've been using. Mine, Wolf's, and Maddie's. Which, by the way, I'm gonna have to add Maddie kinda as well, since she interrupted the stream. But we spent 60 each, so that's, well, Wolf spent 60 each because he was the only one at the time with a job. Times have changed, of course, but that's $180. I've heard that even after the Black Friday sale, 76 is down to 35. Physical copy, 35. I hear. And, a little ticked. Maddie said, why not just take the copies back to GameStop, cash in on the 30-day money-back guarantee, which I think we've exceeded anyway, and then rebuy them. And I'm like, maybe be a good way to get some cash back, but what's the point? It'll just go lower. The ratings the way they are, I'm not confident that this game's gonna stay up. But it's Bethesda we're talking about. They're not one to give up. Not easily, at least. What is that? Oh, wonderful. Thunder Mountain. That's a pleasing name for a place I'm about to go and fight Deathclaws in. Speaking of which, is this... No, these are just mushrooms and rocks. Keep forgetting I have a flashlight. I spent so much time in Power Armor frames that didn't have a flashlight, I just stopped using the flashlight altogether. Yes, I know that's a good way to lose blah 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 blah. I was talking. I'll let you go because there's no apparent that. Or, I mean, no. Doing away with that. Well, that would be a Deathclaw pile if I ever saw one. Anyway, where was I? Where was I? I literally do not remember where I was. Oh, right, flashlights. I just spent so much time in dark areas without a flashlight. I just stopped using one. Not necessarily the best thing because I wound up missing a lot of stuff. But, I mean, you take something for granted long enough, you get over it.
Oh my god, that tooth powder? Amazing.
Okay.
It just brushed my whole mouth. It doesn't taste bad. The texture is an apple. And my mouth does not start
Nice.
So, I think we're really good.
Huh?
It has baking soda in it, so
Do you know what happened to my new toothbrush?
I do not. What was the one that really wanted to get one?
Well, that's not gonna help me tonight. Love you too. You are coming in on the stream. Please stop.
Come on.
We got
Lost your mind.
we got one doggy in heat, and the other one slightly smaller than a loaf of bread. So yeah. Also, that was interesting. It says wood 1 out of 1, but they're just letting me keep going. I'm not gonna question it. Anyway. And back into armor. Curse my short train of thoughts. Maddie interrupts with some new toothpaste scrub thing she got. Yeah, it gave me all the meat, so I guess a little bit of an exploit. Not proud to use it, but hey, it's the game. It is the game. Doesn't give me much for liquid, though. So I'll have to go looking for that soon. Where was I? No, I'm not dealing with the event. The event is blah. I'm not here for that. I'm here to do a little bit of a quest. Doing a bit of a questicle. Looks like there was a responder set up here at one point. And I'd imagine this is a responder, though I haven't seen anything saying it was them. I don't need a whole lot of iron. I got steel scraps for days back at home. The base. Adhesive's always good, though. What was it I was talking about? Oh, this is gonna haunt me. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look through the stream, and it's just gonna be so obvious to me, and I'm just gonna be pissed. I feel like I was still talking about the ratings, but I thought I said everything I needed to about it. Like how it's low when we're irritated because of the price drop, and how it's not really counting in the people who've already paid the high price. But I don't know. I mean, if I can't remember, it probably wasn't super important. Anyway. Oh, right. I vaguely remember now. I was talking about how we were looking at a new place and how it looked really promising, because the pictures I saw looked really nice, and I would be proud to do an in-home tour. Oh my god. Are you actually gonna give me something this time? Cool. Yay. Yay, consent. This game is just content on making me lose my train of thought. But not today, buddy. I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about how we were looking and we found a really ideal place. Sorry for that. I accidentally slapped my microphone. But it sounds like it's $29 per person to apply, so 80 so $126 just to apply to the place. That's up there. A little more than what we can actually afford right now. I mean, it's important, and it's something we need to do. Field scripts hat. That's kind of neat. Probably don't need it, but whatever. Anyway, not something we need to. But whatever. That's what it is. So I probably need to be using the radio for this. But I mean, death claws are huge, right? Those piles should be huge, right? Crystal outcropping. Oh. Alright, that's cool. I didn't know you could get crystals from mining spots like that. That is actually kind of cool. Not practical, because I don't really need crystals for much right now, but never know what the future may hold. I might find a decent energy weapon that doubles as a shotgun or something. I don't know. And that's improbable, to say the least. Oh. Danger. Danger, Willow Robinson. Yeah, my other character, because Arthur and I started up other characters to focus the keep the main story quest, sorry. I have red worms. This got me all pinfold. Anyway, yeah, Arthur and I made new characters to follow the main story quest with Maddie, since she didn't play much and was doing the main story quest. And if I remember correctly, I'm the one that found a 10mm pistol that did plasma damage. So I mean, could be worse. Could be... I mean, it's possible. I could find a plasma shotgun thing, or a laser shotgun. Who's shooting? Who's shooting? Something's shooting. I should do something about these red worms. I don't have any disease cure. How long are you gonna last for? Ugh, no thank you. Find some disease cure. Oh. Oh. What? What? Where? Why? How? Lemons? Whatever it is, they see me. but I don't see done. Oh. Scorched. Not gonna bother with that though. Though I was interested to find that doing the fire breathers portion of the main story quest gives you a non-legendary weapon with bonus damage only to Scorch, but less damage to other things. Like, I'm sorry, they just somehow found out what the Scorched are weak to and just weaponized it. I mean, I'm not complaining because it was a good gun and it helped that portion moderately. I was doing a melee build though, so it didn't help me much. Still doing more damage with my baseball bat. But it wasn't. Whoa. Where'd you come from? Ah, sack of poop. Anyway. I did a level. On a plasma rifle. I don't think that's any better than the one I have. Ah. Not done yet. And a random syringe. Pick it up, I guess. Probably should be scrapping syringes so I can learn some of this stuff. They're doing syringes different in this game than 4 from what I've noticed. First off, you don't craft the different... Oh, where'd you come from? You don't craft the syringes into different ammo types. Instead, the barrel shoots different types. Which, it has its... Ah! It was a responder area. Thought so. Whoa. Anyway. I don't like this at all. I don't have a grenade equipped. Oh, that's stupid. Gold's not terrible. Where was I? Right, syringer. So you change the barrel out for different types of things, which for people who use the syringer in 4, I was not one of them, by the way. For people who did, it was easier to switch out the ammo so you could do a 1-2 punch of like a frenzy and a poison or something. I didn't really do much with the syringer, but I understood the basic premise. Oh, I'm over encumbered. How bad am I over encumbered? Wait, what? Huh. That's interesting. I have like 440 to my carry weight. Anyway, with that, let's see, carry a bunch of different syringes around. You're limited to one type, which, of course, I would do the poison. But not everybody thinks like I do. I mean, it's a minor detail, really. Maybe they changed it up because people weren't using the syringe as much. I don't know. But if I were ever to do something like that, I would probably only stick with the red scorpion venom one. Just my opinion. Someone that doesn't know what he's talking about. That's just my opinion. Yes, I know I'm leaving. That's wilderness. What are you? You are a thingy. I hear beeping. It's one of those things nearby that give the silo codes. Did you know that those can actually expire? Like, I don't know if it's if someone uses that silo, but yeah, silo codes can actually expire. It's beyond me, but what have you. This area looks a little more interesting, but it's not something I really want to focus on. I love the fog around here, though. Fog plus the well-maintained road. I have to say, it reminds me of Silent Hill. Bus. Can I even into the bus? Yes, I can. I just need to be a little clever. I'm not clever. No. Oh. Mannequins. Yep. Silent Hill. Whoa. I don't like this one bit. See what I'm gonna do? Merry Christmas. Maybe I was just kind of spooky. Gross. Cost. Oh. Might as well get the fast travel location. See if there's a place to scrap some stuff down. And head back to base because... Oh. Good. 16, but also legendary. Hunter's lead pipe. I feel a little bad for grabbing that. I mean, he was just sort of standing there, bugged out. What? I mean, I'm not one to turn down a legendary. Still being all weird with that. Had a little issue where if I just press play on a holotape when picking it up, it doesn't actually play, and instead I just hear static for about 10 minutes. Ooh, did I leave a pretty corpse? Yeah. All of the dinosaurs feared the T-Rex. Come on down. Not that much. I should have reloaded. I like grenades. And I kind of have a better double barrel back home. I actually have the medic double barrel, so crit hits and VATs heal me, but I have not actually, you know, used it enough to actually bother with VATs crit hits. I don't really deal with VATs too much. I don't like how they changed it. VATs used to slow things down, let you think for a bit. And now it's just like a, okay, you have 95% on this, maybe. Ah. Hello. Somebody using something? Oh, somebody is using something. I'm gonna just pop one of them and feel better about my life. Just open the door. Not very bright, are you? Then again, I'm not very bright either. Grenades just keep going right open. Ah, no. Oh. That worked about as well as I could have hoped. Run out of missiles. Burn them all out before I can get to you. Is that the case? I like my Enforcer perk. Random crippled limb with shotgun damage. I'll take that because I'm not gonna be using my mystery thing forever. Big Rick Cherokee. Take it. Take that. Not bother with that either. Rick Cherokee. Take some of these too. carefully. I'm in power armor after all. It offsets the whole shebang, you know? Speaking of Raider armor, I don't have Raider armor. Now I do. Not that it's gonna help me any, but I'm a collector. What can I say? And I can always pass down these pieces to my other character. Let's start doing that. Yay! She's playing Warframe. So if it sounds weird, it's because it is. Warframe was one of those games I tried to get into, but
I didn't think I'd like it because it's a first-person shooter game, but I'm actually not too bad at it.
I mean, it's not a bad game. It's just, I don't know, not for me.
I just can't do some of the fancy moves yet because I've got to mod my frame.
Yeah. There's a lot of unexplained modding and out of battle stuff you had to do.
Yeah, a lot. But at the moment I'm running dual revolvers, a bow, and a lance.
I went with the kunai, which was a mistake. The throwing knives, that was a definite mistake.
I tried that in the beginning and
I could never figure out how to switch them back out. So, that was partly why I stayed away from that game.
I had Dodge to kind of show me a little bit of stuff when I first started, so I learned how to do some special things. I mean, granted, I can't play on the same team with him. I die too quick. But he is so over-leveled above me, and going in on a mission with him means I'm way under everything. So yeah, I'm gonna die quick.
Yeah.
Big old weenies like in Eureka.
I mean, I'm a little upset about the update tonight because I'm not going to have much of a chance tomorrow to play. I mean, I'm going to play as much as I can, but
Well, yeah, I know you will.
I got to start stressing about this new job, or at least the interview. 8 a.m. interview.
Where my brain lets me go, I'm either going to be up and going to bed shortly after, or I'll be getting up shortly after it's back up
Right.
and online.
We got to get you some lapis.
Yes. I like this house. Sure.
Yeah.
But I also don't like to sleep in shit right now either.
Sort of a damned if you do sort of situation.
Yeah, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Deal with this or deal with that.
Right. Well, other than a random impromptu legendary, that area was a waste of my time. And I'm also thirsty again. Yay. Ooh, what's this now? I can hear that last part. Oh, shit. Yeah, they're only level 34. Should've grabbed that missile launcher. Fuck it. Either I die or I don't.
You know, technically I could do hot coffee and tea half of my house.
Whoa, what the hell? We have a new glitch, people. It's called the Dancing Gulper. That's terrifying. I reiterate with my Silent Hill quip earlier, because that thing's foot is coming out of its eyes, and that's not supposed to happen. I mean, I don't think they can do much to me. Then again, I'm not letting them get close enough to say so, but I think it's kind of broken.
Anyway, Dwayne,
Yeah?
we need to come up with our twist on a cover.
I got a few screenshots. I keep forgetting to show you.
Reason being is I have 4 days of video time next month.
Oh,
Right down there across the hall from the magic shop we were at.
oh yeah, I was looking at that place. I thought that was the one, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't gonna like
Yeah, I got 4
Like
days down
us.
there next month. We might as well take advantage of it.
right.
Let me know what I'm doing so I can get my background or my backup music set up,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll get a couple of days into it, and then
This might have been a little too much to
so
handle.
we have some openers for streams.
Oh yeah, that would definitely enhance, because otherwise it's just like dead air, and then suddenly, boom! Hi everybody.
Yep, and we're back.
Right? And we're back. I mostly say that because it pisses people off, but like, what don't I do that pisses people off?
And I found a program so I can have my guitar right up against the computer too.
Nice. Oh, what the hell? Oh. So you keep regaining health every time I turn my back on you. Are you bugged or just an ass? When I just wasted 3 stim packs. Huh? Oh yeah. Oh crap. Oh, there went. Oh yeah. What does the red candle do?
Several things depending on what it is you're Jeremy uses this candle to try to increase the number of people.
Hmm. mean, they say the path to hell is paved in good intentions. Gotta be a bit more specific. Sometimes it's better if, you know, people don't try and get in contact with you. Yeah. Plus, it won't talk back either. Or at least it shouldn't. Well, I'm kind of pissed off now. That was dumb. Right? I'm... Oh, yeah. I mean, let's face facts. Men are stupid.
Sometimes.
Most times.
Yes, most times. He's trying to be nice.
I mean, I'm fully aware I'm stupid more times than I should be.
Women are complicated. Men tend to be
Dumb.
Yep, they tend to be a little dumb. I mean, hey, I don't understand why Jeremy doesn't get it. You know, I told him, I says, right now, my front door, as far as a man is concerned, has a timer on it. When it dings, get the fuck out, go home. I'm done with you.
Right. Yeah.
And hell, your wife has already told me that, you know, she'd help.
I mean, I'm not surprised. She's always, you know, she's always.
Yeah. I think
But like I said, you're kind of supposed to go down the ladder, not up. And I'm not one to criticize. Oh, this is Robot Central. And my other good weapon is broken. Time to run away. He just sort of flops. Just drops, like, gone. Okay. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm 100 pounds over encumbered. I can't believe that. I fought a 2-star legendary for a drill. A drill that, unless I get super close, ain't gonna do anything. And even then, didn't do anything. And it scraps for 1 steel. So it was not worth the durability or the ammo or anything. I have a drill. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Bzz, bzz. Bzz. Bzz, bzz. Bzz. Bzz, bzz, bzz. 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 And I can't even get the decent upgrade that, like, over doubles its usefulness until I have like rank 5 in something that I'm not really gonna focus on in this playthrough. Really, this weapon's useless. What else do we got though? We got that. Which I mean... No. No. Don't have enough ammo for it. Broken. Not even the right level for it. Oh yeah, I do have you. But I don't have enough ammo. Where did I store all my 5mm? I'm dumb. I do have that. That ain't gonna do much because I'm still over encumbered. That'll at least get me out of a jam if I get into one. A kingdom for any kind of crafting table. I wasted far too many. On my other character, I don't have the Stimpack perks that I do, so I panicked and triple clicked, or triple pressed. Didn't help me much. I really feel bad about taking that one legendary item though. But being I get completely screwed on the other legendary, I'm not gonna drop it. I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm never gonna use it. Probably wind up trading it to Wolf or Maddie. Maddie might like it. Now I'm gonna give her my sickle on my other character. Or is it this character? I think it might be this character. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this character. But I mean, it's got the same legendary perk and better damage, so I'm probably just gonna get rid of it. Sell it. Since you can't scrap them. Unless I can't really sell it for much, then I'm just gonna drop it somewhere and, well, yeah. I'd have never said anything like that in any other Fallout game, 4 included. But I just don't have the storage space for it. Granted, I don't have the storage space for the power armor pieces, but I like power armor. I'm not gonna betray my power armor. Something too, something that really caught my eye in for was the Raider power armor. It was the same sort of thing. Never seen before, never even conceptualized. But then again, they retconned a lot about power armor, and I wasn't super crazy about what they did. However, it did open up the... Are you serious? You restarted? Anyway, it did open up the prospect of more civilian use for power armor. Because before then, the only people who used it were Brotherhood and Enclave. So you had 2 flavors. You got a few more flavors now, which I do really appreciate. I don't appreciate how anybody can hop into a suit and be awesome. But it makes it easier for low-level people to survive. It's got its gives and takes. I'm also not crazy about the whole fusion core aspect. And I'm definitely less crazy about the fact that fusion cores in 76 last only slightly longer without any nuclear physics perks than fusion cores did in 4 with nuclear physics perks. Which, yeah, seriously, I could have just... Hello. Came here and grabbed that. Oh. I have one, but I'll always take another. Anyway. I've got a love-hate relationship with power armor now. Really love-hate. I'm not going to do this event. I'm not interested. Just let me find... Ah! Oh. Yay. I mean, if they hadn't have retconned that, there wouldn't be the Garen Mine excavator armor. There would never have been Raider power armor. Not that it's useful, but it's... in a leveled aspect like this, with it being low level, it's not bad. It is definitely not bad. And even with like a level spot aspect, like it was in 4, it was something for the low level players to have. I mean, it's not gonna do me much good. In fact, it's probably less than my Gatling gun. Less controllable. We'll figure it out once I get to a thing, a crafting station. And if I would go inside here, I'm sure I'd find some. Interested in repairing this right now, because I repair it, I might get something cool for it, but it's gonna be a lot of work. For something that I'm not really invested in. Oh, this is I don't need a pipe wrench. Even being shot from. Come on. You fudgers are just sneaking up on me, aren't you? Well, shame on you. You let me get close. You think your bullets are gonna do anything to me? You know, I'm taking a black powder pistol. Where am I? What planet is this? What planet am I? Oh. And now the ridiculous slow time. Plasma shotgun. What was I just talking about? Now I wonder if that's actually going to give me any sort of assistance with those perks I've got. Only one way to find out, but I'm too low of a level for this. I mean, it doesn't look like it's any better. I'll have to try it out, but I'll store that for now. The heck, right? Scrap enough plasma stuff that I just find lying on Scorched, of all people, and just see what I can do, you know? I'm really not crazy about the Mire. Like, it's an interesting area, but I just have a feeling there's something not fun in the water out there. And being as much as I'm struggling right now just to live, I don't want to go picking a fight with something like that. Yes, I know, I just fought a 2-star Gulper legendary. But, you know, it's a risk versus reward sort of thing, you know? I'm not gonna risk something if I don't see an immediate reward. And I'm thirsty again. I'm gonna have to wind up just dropping a bunch of stuff. I don't really want to. That would have made this trip near completely pointless. I technically didn't even get farther in the quest I came to do. Wow. I fix a thing for them and I'm greeted with poop. I don't need more cement. Excuse me. Ah.
My granddaughter's in Florida.
Oh.
The twins and the older baby.
Damn.
They're getting big. Oh God.
Nice. Oh. I get excited. Fusion core processor. Well, I may have to keep that in mind. I mean, as you can see, I'm doing okay with fusion cores right now. But you can never have enough. I'm gonna have to go into one of these areas, aren't I? Not gonna lie. This is kind of fun. I'm just getting plasma stuff left and right from these guys. I always did kind of prefer plasma over laser. Like, I never even had to think about it until that one quest with the Van Graffs, the guard duty one. Laser or plasma? I'm like, wait. Yeah, what's your preference? Preference? I just used whatever was useful. Then again, it really came down to the AR-9 prototype versus a Q-35 modulator. Modulator. Oh, promising? No, damn. Damn. Can't bother with that. I'm just looking for low-hanging fruit right now. Thank you. Thank you. Low-hanging fruit. Leather's not difficult to find in this game. Growl. Remember, kids, don't fist android girls. This is all Brotherhood. Now I'm tempted to go inside. Might be some cool power on there. At least a frame. Not that I need the frame, but... Okay, yeah, I want to go in. I want to check for power armor. But I've been off for far too long, so I'm still not going to do the quest. This is well fortified, actually. Sandbag and other barriers. Just about everywhere. Place is set up for a fucking war. Makes me wonder just how many scorched swarmed this place to cause them to lose it. Plus, if you've never heard of a cooler name for a Brotherhood base, Thunder Mountain. I mean, Hidden Valley. Sorry. I think either ranch dressing or someplace that's all flowery. And, you know, Brotherhood ain't one for salads. Or flowers. Alright. I guess you got me. Maybe I won't need to. Beautiful. Can't use you. Can't use you, but I will keep you for now. Just grab him. Can't even use it. That's the one I was using. Hang on to it. T45 at level 45. Oh. I might hang on to that and see if it's any better than the other pieces I got. I helped a little. I'm thirsty. This is gonna just if I go too much further. The parking garage of that one area. I don't know, there's just a doorway. I sworn I had like 4 something in my carry away. I've only got 4 minutes left. Holy crap, this has been that long. Ah. That desperate for parts. I am for mods. My weapons. Not really for parts. I got plenty of parts back in my base. If not, my base is set up right next to Garahan Mine, or whatever the hell I want to call it. I'm not walking all that way. I just want... So, there must be... Maybe it's a glitch. Like stepping in and out of my power armor. Just find a stash box nearby. God, even though my stash box is just a stuff. just the water plant? The dam thing? It's not bad though. Now that I have the key. Every time the server resets, I can just jump over there and see if there's any power pieces. Especially if I stumble across a train rod. Anything new? I'm leaving blah 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 blah. I'll come back to the mountain later. Stay on that road, it's just gonna move around. Suppose if I were to do that, I'd be able to just build a station. I really don't want to have to deal with that. Keep my distance from him. He's much higher level than me, and that backup for Arthur. I think I can take. We did have an interesting event on our main characters. About, well, a few days ago. We were at Greg's mine supply, looking for the T-fuse for that one quest. Oh, my pistol's dead. And while we were there, a couple people twice our level. We were level 9, both of us. One level 20, one level 17 came up. Both in power armor. One of them was just a base frame, the other had some raider pieces on it, and just started trying to mess our day up. I, of course, was on my melee character, but I wasn't in my power armor frame. I was at a weapon crafting bench trying to... Oh. That's, interesting. Trying to fix up my bat, as it had just broken after some scorched. Like, we had just cleared this area out, and neither Arthur or I were at full health. Wolf, sorry, slip of the tongue. Well, Wolf was doing a sniper build, and like I said, of course, I was doing my melee. Without thinking, I get out of this workbench, get back in my armor, pull out my back. I was still over encumbered as well, so I was slowly walking my way to him, and I just start wailing on one of them while he pegs off the other. I kill the one I'm wailing on after he drops in a few shots to support. And the other guy tries running. Or like, not today. Between Arthur's sniping and me using VATS to just speed up and melee him, he dropped 2. They dropped some junk, of course, which we were quick to pick up. And it was, all in all, a pretty good day. We looked for him on the map because we reclaimed a bounty. And, yeah, we looked to see if they were there, and there was no sign of them. So we think they just kind of rage quit. Which would be hilarious if they did. I mean, by all rights, they should have been able to beat us, but the point of my story regarding that level 47 with the 10 cap bounty, which 10 caps ain't much, might have just been a mistake, but level doesn't mean everything. It's more experience. And while Wolf isn't the most experienced at these games, I've been playing these games since 1. Which would make you think I'd be a little more well-versed. But there are just some mechanics of the games I just choose to ignore. Like the quick select wheel. Probably saved me a lot of time, but I'm just not crazy about it, you know? As I'm still used to when going into your Pip-Boy slow time. Wait, is Raider armor better? You gotta be kidding me. And of course military's better, but Raider armor? I mean, these are level 25 pieces, so I guess so. And those are weight 12. These are all weight 0 because I have them equipped. That's interesting. I guess for all the pride I had in this suit, it's okay, but it's not great. Makes me wonder if there's a way to upgrade them more than just finding mods. I forgot I wasn't on my black powder rifle. Ooh. I also forgot I didn't have much ammo left. Spawner camp up ahead. And I'm out of ammo. Time to just... back to you. Yes, I suppose I could use one of these. I can't even find that one. But why would I want to? Land, trap, or torso? Okay. I know, I keep looting. It's a good reason. Let me show you that giddy up. Buttercup head. Springs. When the glitch does go away for Wolf, we'll need them to get his excavator armor so that he can start repairing armor in his base too. Because you do get the power armor frame, like the workstation, out of that quest. Again, Moody's doing her thing. What are you? House thing up ahead. I mean, that's just as good of an idea as any. I usually wind up far from home, over-encumbered, wandering around with all my good weapons broken, and just holding up a shiv. That's usually how this goes. Like, I shouldn't be surprised. Oh, who are you? You're not the thing, but you're a thing. Whatever you might be. Freddy fears House of Scares. Well, this seems interesting. Oh. What do you know? They got me. I mean, there wouldn't be any point of going back to my base once I die, because all my junk that I wanted is there. Plus, even without the junk, I'm over-encumbered. And there's more scorched. The one I was fighting, the one that went around the corner. Grab my shite. When did I get black titanium scrap? Unless I forgot to dump it all after I left my base. It's been a few days since I've played this character. What? Did I read that right? Man sues to lower his age by 20. Oh, she's gonna call. Oh. Freddy fears, so. Let's see. Outfit. Skull. Yeah, I'm not gonna be done over-encumbered anytime soon. I have one of those. I have the clown outfit and hat. Everything's rather rumbling. I don't know if it's me or not. Oh, locked. glad to see that poster has stayed through this year so long. A little diner back here. Same thing. Wonder if it's... Can't be this one working. They're all rank 2. That is interesting. Around back, there's a ladder and a red light on a door. Same walk with Pink Skull. Wonder if I should just check my perks and re-equip the stuff that lowers what. Lock requires key. Oh, there's definitely a key around to find somewhere. Not that I want to find it without being able to lockpick. Ah. If we could not, that'd be great. Always climb. Always get to the highest point you can. Never know if there's another path that'll lead even higher. Definitely something in here they were trying to keep hidden. Makes me wonder why. At the same time, I got the clown outfit. It's a fresh one to go. I don't even know if I still have that randomness clown. Discuss like that exist. Not something I'm prepared to take a chance on. Vault 94. There's a thought. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here soon. Once I can find a way to stash all this fat loot I just got. Plus, as usual, like most of my streams, I find myself far away from home, over-encumbered with no good weapons, and just prattling on to myself while apparently hurting myself on nothing. Yay! Plus, with this interview I've got on Wednesday, I need to start learning how to sleep like a normal person. That'll happen. That'll happen for any of us. Slow, and slow, and slow, and slow, and slow, and roundabout of speed. Back to slow. Now, if I remember correctly, there was a stash box near here, wasn't there? Or am I just remembering incorrectly? I think I'm remembering incorrectly because... Yeah, because I had Wolf set up a base near here to use for the stash box, that's right. Of course. There's that disease cure I needed an hour ago. Oh. Not that. I'm not going near there because of the fissure. guess that means I just need to drop stuff I don't need until I've got enough weight to fast travel, and maybe come back and see if it saved. Alright. Weapons. Hang on to you guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna ditch anyone. I can ditch you with that. That's junk. Okay, let's see. I don't need much ballistic fiber, but it's only 0.2 pounds, so I'm not going to worry about that. Bone shards are super low, circuits are low. Bear with me. See, I need that as a problem. I need the springs. For some reason, I didn't think to go and scrap any of those after I picked them up, even though I was there. Hey, we got a ton of steel. But that really only dropped me about 10 pounds. Though 10 pounds is useful. I don't need that. I got plenty of circuitry on me. I don't need that. I really don't. Also, I should go and miss. So I might have, yeah, gunpowder. I don't really need much. Yeah, it's useful, but I got a ton too. Start you. Store. Store those. Dot key. I love it. I know what's slugging me down. That and those. Then again, these aren't much better, you know? They're still useful. Yet you're just not worth it. Get away. I'm sorry, but that weapon's just not even really worth it. Just sort of a waste. These 38 rounds I never use. I think I have a ton back at base. The other rounds I never use. Bye-bye. I'm getting close. I don't use that either, so that can go away. Down closer. Alright, I'll hurry. Gotta drop about 50 pounds. Dang. gonna happen. I already ditched a lot more than I wanted to. That helped a little. Oh, and I have level up. I'm being dumb. Let's do that. Did that help? 10. 10 sodding points. Okay, let's drop you. Drop these. That. Let's put on you. So that I don't have to worry about that for a couple of minutes. Okay, that's enough. Now let's hurry up and get back to my base, which is way over here. This is actually a screenshot I took during the other playthrough where I kind of glitched into the ground. Don't jump and use melee vats on someone a floor above you. It doesn't end well. I'll end up having to just leave game and come back. And that worked, of course, but it wasn't ideal. Well, that was an interesting event, and I'm happy that you shared it with me. But we're not home yet. Now we're home. It's my new digs. I had to change up my base from the last time. Because what else am I gonna do with my time? My stash box is still... Oh, it's actually not too bad. Can go ahead and drop these pieces in. And go out and see who's shooting at my home. Little baby Scorch. Really? You think you're special? But yeah, I had to... Wow. because that's what you were carrying. I had to rebuild my base. I changed it up, made it a little more square, with the living quarters upstairs. Yeah. It's a alright setup. Anyway, I'm glad you all were able to experience that with me, even though nothing of particular interest happened. There's a tree in my house. But, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. We will be doing a bit more as far as streaming is concerned of Final Fantasy XIV, mostly because Wolf and Maddie are a little disillusioned with 76 right now. Not that I can blame them. Moody, of course, being our free company leader, would definitely prefer us to be playing 14.
Right?
Definitely. In fact, she's been doing a whole lot of raids with an... Ow, I got more people to go kill. I'm trying my best to end a stream, people. So what I would like to know is why you all seem content on coming in and interrupting what I'm doing just to try and sidetrack me. It's not gonna work. Where are you? Where are you and what did you drop? Oh, probably nothing important. That's not you. That was a sickle pitchfork person. But no, as I was saying... Hold on, let me close my door. As I was saying, Moody has been doing a lot of raiding with her static group, and has gotten us some neat little goodies. I don't know if you guys saw, but I have new barding for my Chocobo, which is better than the standard Grand Company stuff you get. But otherwise, we'll probably be doing a lot more of that. Probably mainly dungeon streaming, but we're still in a matter of contention about all of that. Anyway, until the job I may or may not have in the future happens, we will try our best to get as much content out to you as often as we can, but life happens, I'm afraid, as much as I don't want to admit to it. Otherwise, that is effectively it. Thank you all for watching, if you indeed still are. As always, buy gold, blah blah blah, you know the drill by now. Goodbye.